Hi, welcome to Chapter 3. In Chapter 3, we will look at the digestive system. But before we look at the chapter in detail, we shall look at the focus. What is the focus, or what is our focus in Chapter 3? In Chapter 3, we will first look at some introduction to the human digestive system. And then we will look at human digestive system in detail. And finally, in this chapter, we will look at the system of absorption and transport of nutrients in the human digestive system. The human digestive system consists of the gastrointestinal tract plus the accessory glands of digestion. Digestion involves the breakdown of food into smaller and smaller components until they can be absorbed and assimilated in the body. In general, there are 7 steps in digestion. The digestive processes are ingestion, propulsion, mechanical digestion, chemical digestion, absorption, and defecation. Some chemical digestion occurs in the mouth. The figure here shows parts of or major parts of the digestive system. The digestive system involves salivary glands, pharynx, esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, rectum, and other accessory digestive organs such as liver, gallbladder, and pancreas. Digestion begins in the mouth. The digestive process starts in your mouth when you chew. Your salivary glands make saliva, a digestive juice which moistens food so it moves more easily through your esophagus into your stomach. Saliva also has an enzyme that begins to break down starches in your food. During digestion, muscles push food from the upper part of your stomach to the lower part. This is where the real action begins. This is where digestive juices and enzymes break down the food that you chew and swallow. It prepares it to provide your body with energy. From stomach, the food that is ingested will move to the duodenum. The duodenum is the first segment of small intestine. The duodenum is the first segment of small intestine. It's largely responsible for the continuous breaking down process. The jejunum and ileum, lower in the intestine, are mainly responsible for absorption of nutrients into the bloodstream. The duodenum is where most chemical digestion takes place. Here, bile from the gallbladder and enzymes from the pancreas and intestinal wall combine with the chyme to begin the final part of digestion. The chyme is gradually pushed down the duodenum by peristaltic waves which flow down the length of the digestive tract. Most of the digestion of protein, fats, and carbohydrate in the chyme is done by the enzyme in the duodenum, before the resultant mixture is passed further into the small intestine. The small intestine, or small bowel, is a hollow tube about 20 feet long that runs from the stomach to the beginning of the large intestine. The small intestine breaks down food from the stomach and absorbs much of the nutrients from the food. The three main functions of small intestines are churn and mix ingested food, making it into chyme, move the food along its entire length into the colon, mix ingested food with mucus, making it easier to move, receive digesting enzymes from the pancreas and liver through the pancreatic and common bile ducts. The final stage of human digestion happens in the large intestine. The purpose of the large intestine is to absorb water and salts from the material that has not been digested as food. Other purposes of large intestines is to get rid of any waste product left over. By the time food mixed with digestive juices reaches your large intestine, most digestion and absorption has already taken place. The four major functions of large intestine are recovery of water and electrolytes, formation and storage of feces, and fermentation of some of the indigestible food matter by bacteria. The ileocecal valve controls the entry of material from the last part of the small intestine, called the ileum. After much of the water or liquid that is absorbed from the stool in the large intestine, peristalsis helps to move the stool into the rectum. The rectum is located at the lower end of your large intestine. The rectum stores stool until it pushes stool out of your anus during a bowel movement.